So, this was the first video game system I ever owned, Halliday says, now in child's voice. An Atari 2600. I got it for Christmas in 1979. Yeah, he plops down in front of the Atari, picks up a joystick, and begins to play. My favorite game was this one, he says, nodding at the TV screen, where a small square is traveling through a series of simple mazes. It was called Adventure. Like many early video games, Adventure was designed and programmed by just one person. But back then, Atari refused to give its programmers credit for their work, so the name of the game's creator didn't actually appear anywhere on the packaging. On the TV screen, we see Halliday use a sword to slay a red dragon. Although due to the game's crude low-resolution graphics, it looks more like a square using an arrow to stab a deformed duck. Is that low resolution? So the guy who created Adventure, a man named Warren Robinett, decided to hide his name inside the game itself. He hid a key in one of the game's lab- labyrinths. If you found this key, a small pixel-sized gray dot, okay, you could use it to enter secret room where Robinette had hidden his name. Okay, on the TV, Holiday guides his queer protagonist. Holiday guides his square protagonist into the game's secret room, where the world created by Warren Robinette appears in the center of the screen. This, Halliday says, pointing to the screen with genuine reverence, was the very first video game Easter egg. Robinette hid it in his game's code without telling a soul. And Atari manufactured and shipped Adventure all over the world without knowing about the secret room. They didn't find out about the Easter eggs existing until a few months later, when kids all over the world began to discover it. I was one of those kids, and finding Robinette's Easter egg for the first time was one of the coolest video gaming experience of my life. The young Holiday drops his joystick and stands. As he does, the living room fades, fade, fades away, and the scene shifts again. Holiday now stands in a dim cavern, where light from unseen torches flickers off the dim walls. In the same instant, Holiday's appearance also changed once again, as he morphed into his famous Oasis avatar, Agnarak, a tall, rock wizard with a slightly more handsome version of the adult Holiday's face, minus the eyeglasses. So he's a wizard, and he do not wear eyeglasses. He's Oasis avatar. Anorak is dressed in his trademark black robes with his avatar's emblem, a large calligraphic letter A embroidered on each sleeve. Before I die, Anorak says, speaking in a much deeper voice, I created my own Easter egg and hid it somewhere inside my most popular video game, The Oasis. The first person to find my Easter egg will inherit my entire fortune. My god, another dramatic pause. The egg is well hidden. I didn't just leave it lying under a rock somewhere. I suppose you could say that is locked inside a safe that is buried in a secret room that lies hidden at the center of the maze, located somewhere. He reached up to tap his right temple. Up here. The egg is well hidden. I didn't just leave it lying in a rock somewhere. So you could say that is locked. Say that is inside safe. That buried in the secret room that lies hidden at the center of the maze, located somewhere. He reached up to tap his right temple. Up here. But don't worry, I've left a few clues lying around to get everyone started. And here's the first one. And here's the first one. Anorak makes a grand gesture with his right hand, and three keys appear, spinning slowly in the air in front of him. They appear to be made of copper, jet, and clear crystal. As the keys continue to spin, Anorak rece- recites a piece of verse, and as he speaks, each line is appears briefly in flaming subtitle across the bottom of the screen. Three hidden keys open three secret gates, wherein the errant will be tested for worthy traits, and those with the skill to survive these traits will reach the end where the prize awaits. As he finished, the jet and crystal keys vanish, leaving only the copper key, copper dong, copper copper key, which now hangs on a chain around Anorak's neck. The camera follows Anorak as he turns and continues further into the dark cavern. A few seconds later, he arrives at a pair of massive wooden doors set into the cavern's rocky wall. These doors are painted with steel, and there are shields and dragons carved into their surface. Hmm, hmm. These doors are painted with steel, and their shields and dragons carved into their surface. I couldn't playtest this particular game, so I worry that I may have hidden my Easter egg a little too well. Made it oh made it too difficult to reach. I'm not sure if that's the case. It's too late to change anything now, so I guess we'll see. Anorak throws open the double doors, revealing an immense treasure room filled with piles of glittering gold coins and jewel encrusted goblets. Cook now. Then he steps into the open doorway and turns to face the viewer, stretching out his arm to hold open the giant double doors. So without further ado, Anorak announced, "Let the hunt for Holiday Easter egg begin." Then he vanished in a flash of light, leaving the viewer to gaze through the open doorway at the glittering mounds of treasure that lay beyond. Then the screen fades to black. At the end of the video, Halliday included a link to his personal website, which had changed drastically on the morning of his death. For over a decade, the only thing posted there had been a short looping animation that showed his avatar, Anorak, sitting in a medieval library thời Trung Cổ, hunched over a scarred work table, mixing potions and poring over dusty spellbooks, with a large painting of a black dragon visible on the wall behind him. describe his avatar?